Guess what, boys and girls? You've learned all of your short vowel sounds and your short vowel words, so we're going to start with long vowels. The first long vowel we're going to start with is A. And A can make the sound A, like an apple, but it can also make the sound A as an acorn. And long vowels say their name. So the way they're spelled is like this. So here I've got 8. Remember that magic E? The magic E is silent. It doesn't say anything, but it tells the vowel to say its name. So its name says A. And so it's saying 8. Like I ate an apple, 8. And if I put a letter, a consonant in front of it, I'm going to make a word. So we're going to start with this consonant, G. And if I read it like this, and I don't say the silent E, I just say the long A, it's going to say gate, gate. Okay, and so now we're going to try another one. I'm going to erase that consonant. I'm going to try a different consonant. I'm going to try O, L. Now what do you think it's going to say? Late. Remember, I'm not saying the E. The E is just telling the vowel to say its name. A, not A. It's going to say A. Late. Now I'm going to take off that first consonant, and I think I'm going to put, remember the D and the E, but this is the D because it faces the other way, and it's going to say date. Date. Let's try a different word family. I'm going to add a K. So this will just say ache. It's not really a word. Okay, not yet, not until we add a consonant. How about if I put a B in front of it? Ache, bake. Let's try another one. Take. And you're right, I have some cards behind us. We're going to work on some today. Lake. Make. Let's do a couple more. Let's do our digraph. Shake. Okay, now I think I'm going to change the K, and I'm going to add okay. Aim. Oh, when you do your paper, please write your name. Name. And if I change that one more time, I might put game. Game. Okay, so now that you understand kind of how the long A works, let's read our cards, our word cards. And the first word is bake. Bake. Rake. Cake. Snake. Wake. Make. Gate. Skate. Game. Take. See, those ants are taking a sandwich. That's what that is. You can't see it. Name. Late. Date. 8. same, and lake. So I'm going to take the cards off so you can see them a little closer. And I hope everybody's practicing all of their reading every day, watching the videos. And doing their writing. I know you guys are smart, so I know you're going to do all of your work while you're home. I'm not worried about that at all. I know you want to learn. Okay, so we're going to take all of our cards, and I'll read them a little closer to the camera so you can see them. Okay, ready? Lake. Oop, dropped one. 8. Same. Did I already show you that one? I'm not sure. Late. Name. Make. Gate. Game. Take. See, there's those two little ants. Skate. Wake. Snake. Cake. Rake. And bake. So let's see if we can think of maybe some sentences. I'm going to check your lesson plans. I think on the ones for next week, I'm looking at your plans, and it says write 2 sentences using 2 long A words and draw a picture. So let's do that on here. All right, so I'm going to use my words. And I'm going to choose, I'll put some up here so you can see what I'm using. How about bake a cake? Let's use those. Okay, so we're going to use bake and cake. And I'm going to think of some words I know so I can write the sentence. Here, let's scoot them over here and we'll write it right next to it, because we just have to do 2. Or we could do 3 or 4. You have time, you can maybe do some more. All right, so let's do this. Let's write I, remember that's always a capital, will bake Don't forget those silent E's. I will bake a cake. Okay, I will bake a cake. Let's see what other ones I can use. How about skate and gate? Boys and girls, can you think of a sentence I can use for skate and gate? I can almost hear you. I'm listening. What'd you say? All right, so I think I'm going to write I like to skate by the gate. And remember, I told you in order to remember a sentence, you have to say it 3 times. So let's say it 3 times together. I like to skate by the gate. 7 words. I like to skate by the gate. I like to skate by the gate. I like to skate by the gate. First word is I. I like, I think that was a red word, right, boys and girls, or was it blue? I like to, so I'm using all of my high frequency words that I know. I like to skate. And remember, you can use my sentences for your homework or your schoolwork if you want to. I like to skate by, rhymes with my. I like to skate by the, this is pretty long, the gate. Okay. And we're going to put a period when we're done. And I think we said that was 7 words, right? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks pretty good. Okay. I like to skate by the gate. I will bake a cake. Here's our 2 long E sentences. And I think I said you need to draw a picture. So you can draw a picture to match. And my pictures are already here, so I guess I'm done. I'm going to read a book, and this is one of the books that is in your packet for your schoolwork, and it's called The Capes. It says The Capes, my A consonant E book. I'll hold it up close to the camera so you can see it. Straighten it up there. Nate and Kate had magic capes. Nate went over the lake. He's got his magic cape. He's going over the lake. Kate saw a whale on a wave. They both went next to a plane. Oh, they're both next to the plane. Nate saw an ape in a cage. Kate saw a snake on a bale. It's a bale of hay. There's a snake on a bale. We'll read this one more time. I want you to read it with me. Okay, here we go. And then Nate saw a man with a cane standing under a crane. Oh my goodness, there he is. They ate grapes and cake. I guess everything turned out okay, right? Kate saw a vase and some tape on a crate by a cave. Oh, you know what, boys and girls? When I made that book, I think I switched the pages. So I'm going to switch them back to make sure that makes sense, right? And then we'll read it together again. Sorry about that. Even teachers make mistakes, right? All right. I'm going to do that one again with you. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to read it again. The Capes, my A consonant E book. Here we go. Nate and Kate had magic capes. Nate went over the lake. Kate saw a whale on a wave. They both went next to a plane. Nate saw an ape in a cage. Kate saw a snake on a bale. Nate saw a man with a cane standing under a crane. Kate saw a vase and some tape on a crate by a cave. I think I got the right page this time. They ate grapes and cake. All right, now you're going to read it with me. So take out your book, The Capes, my A consonant E book. We're going to read that together. So if you need help with the words, I'll read it and then I'll read it again. And when I read it the second time, I want you to read it with me, okay? Here we go. Nate and Kate had magic capes. Okay, now let's read it together. Nate and Kate had magic capes. Now, this page. Nate went over the lake. Okay, let's read it again. Nate went over the lake. Okay, check your page. Make sure you're on the page with the whale. Ready? Kate saw a whale on a wave. Okay, let's read it again. Kate saw a whale on a wave. Okay, now this page. They both went next to a plane. Let's read it together. They both went next to a plane. Here we are on this page. Nate saw an ape in a cage. Now together, Nate saw an ape in a cage. Kate saw a snake on a bale. Kate saw a snake on a bale. Nate saw a man with a cane standing under a crane. Nate saw a man with a cane standing under a crane. Almost done. Kate saw a vase and some tape on a crate by a cave. Let's try it together. Together, ready, go. Kate saw a vase and some tape on a crate by a cave. And the last page, we're done. Ready? They ate grapes and cake. Good job, guys. Okay. Oh, let's read that again. Sorry. They ate grapes and cake. All right. So you can work on this book. You can read it more than once. Try to read it probably every day, I would say next week. And then I want you to look at the long A words. If you have your yellow crayon, or if you don't, that's okay. But remember how we used to highlight? That might help you with your E words. If you find a long A word like Nate and Kate and capes, you can color those yellow and highlight them. All right, I think we're done with our long A lesson. See you next time, boys and girls.